Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys. Hey, we're down to the wire. Here we go. Let's give it 60 seconds, and we're going live, everyone. Please stand by.
This meeting is being recorded.
1 second, guys. 1 second. It's hot up in here. Let me turn this heat down. Oh my goodness. My son is here and he got the thermostat on 70 degrees. That is not happening. I'll melt up in his house. All right, guys. Hey, welcome to our Tuesday evening huddle up call. This is our launch. This is how we come together as a team, as a family, and sharpen our axes, make ourselves better in this amazing profession called network marketing. So again, guys, this is a good time to take a look at the inventory to see who's here. Look at the roster and identify who from your team is not available. Send them a quick message and ask them where they are. Jump on, because they don't want to miss this information, guys. We had some major announcements that rolled out last night. I mean, guys, if you ever wanted to be in the right place at the right time, you are absolutely here inside of MWR Financial, which is the right company. Because you could be in the right place at the right time and have the wrong company. And I'm going to talk about that in more detail, reiterating what our number one income earner, Mr. Brian Bean, said last night with the 8 things that line us up for a grand slam. But guys, man, I'm so excited. Here's what I want to say real quick. Another quote. The rest of your natural life has changed. If you have not listened to the replay, if you participated and heard all the great announcements, I need for you to type 777 right now inside the comments. I think our comments are live. Type 777 inside the comments, guys, because, hey, this thing is crazy. I see him coming in. I'm tap dancing because I want to load up this line. I want us to load up this line, guys. I know we got a couple other events going on that's on top of this, but guys, type in 777 if you drew the line in the sand and said enough is enough. I want you to type 777 if you drew a line in the sand after hearing all that was rolled out and made a declaration that you will take your family to the other side of money. You will become the first generation millionaire inside your family. They say if you don't come from a family of millionaires, be the first. And we say that. Everybody has things they say, but if you're not attached to a company, if you're not attached to a compensation plan that's going to help you to truly become a millionaire, you could wish, you could want, it'll never happen. But now I'm telling you guys, we were in the right place at the right time already. But what has been rolled out is it solidified everything. It simply gave us, it closed the circle when it comes to making wealth real. So guys, as you can see on your screen right now, you want to get to Fort Lauderdale, hosted by our very own, because that's his hometown, Mr. Gerald W. Parker, along with Eric. He's going to be out there. That's their neck of the woods. They're throwing parties every night, to my understanding. But get registered for this event immediately. Get registered, get your accommodations, get the transportation, and set the expectation. And we'll talk about that in more detail. Guys, you heard the information. That's called an announcement. But it's nothing like being in the environment. That is, to my understanding, just the surface You just got the surface. You got the sneak peek, but you didn't get the meat. And in Fort Lauderdale, that's where the meat's going to be added to the bones, guys. Let me just go over real quick some of the announcements that were rolled out, guys. This is so exciting. MWR Financial 4.0. We just was in 3.0. This company just continues to get gooder and gooder. Guys, they enhanced the credit program because, of course, as all of us know, and I don't want to go into detail or totally reiterating, but the credit repair program and the industry itself has changed throughout the pandemic. They don't want you to be in a position where you have good credit. They don't want to make the process easy. People have been becoming hip to how to fix their credit, improve their credit, so they made some adjustments to make it even harder. But MWR Financial, in the 34 years of doing it the way they were doing it and having amazing results, has made some adjustments and adapted to the new. So we enhanced the credit program. We enhanced the debt elimination program. We put together a program where you can turn debt and convert it into wealth. I'm not all 100% familiar, but who will say that just simply sounds good? Debt will be converted to wealth. And the reality is, I study and follow Robert Kiyosaki. He has millions and millions of dollars in debt. He says, Dave Ramsey says become debt free because he's catering to the poor. So if you put your debt, good debt in the right places, you can truly build wealth. We'll see what that's all about. Fire your landlord. Guys, we're all about creating wealth and closing wealth gaps that exist in this country. Home ownership is one of the major ways of getting to that building that generational wealth. I always say there's only a few things you can leave to your children and your children's children: a life insurance policy, real estate, land, along with a profitable business, and a collection of amazing books, a library. So guys, we are putting people into houses. Man, this program is absolutely amazing. Even if you have challenged credit, challenged finances, you pick out the house, the investors get the house. Of course, there's certain criteria that you have to meet, okay? And they'll put you in a house where you can lease option that home, if that's the path you got to go, for 36 months. Guys, that's major. And after that's all said and done, you can purchase your home. I need y'all to listen to me as a business owner. How many people out there do you think are looking to buy a house? That opens up an entire demographic of individuals we can target. And then we have the managed fund where we're going to enter into that realm of Forex and crypto. And folks, now this is what I love about this. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's saying mine, this. I always say if you don't have any real money, you can't get real returns. What MWR Financial has incorporated this under our umbrella, guys, where we're helping folks create the cash flow, and then we're showing you how to turn that cash into investments, into assets that's going to bring more money. That Forex market is absolutely amazing and booming. We are now in the game, and we have, I remember talking to Mr. House. I mean, and we could all agree that Mr. House will not incorporate anything into this company and our platform that will jeopardize the character and the longevity of what we have. If it gets in and it's not working, I've watched them literally just simply act it out. So he's been sitting and watching and betting because, there are some ups and downs and some risks, not a lot if you are with the right company and the right management fund. It minimizes the risk. And that's what we have here, which is absolutely exciting. And then the diversified cash flow account, simply infinite banking. Look it up if you will. Guys, we are about to show you how to become your own bank, literally. I need you to understand the power of what this is. The Rothschilds, the Walt Disney. I could go on and on. The young lady who created Pamper Chef. Ray Kroc. I could go on and on and on of individuals. Wealthy people leverage this type of vehicle, which is insurance, to build wealth. They turn it into, it's not a regular whole life policy. I need you to understand, we won't go into those weeds, but the diversified cash flow account is absolutely amazing. Guys, once you understand what that is, you're going to lose your doggone mind. And then the comp plan enhancements, guys. We're increasing the guaranteed income. We'll talk about how to put yourself in a position to leverage that and adding leadership coded bonuses. Guys, wealth has been made in this industry. My mentors who's made multiple millions of dollars, made it in companies that had coded bonuses. Some of us experienced the power of the coded bonuses, whereas as you're building and helping your team go after that momentum bonus and build out their organizations and doing the private business receptions, not only are those folks getting their $50 for everybody they bring on board, but an additional $50 up to a possible $200 added to that, man, whose calendar is going to be full now because we're getting paid for the work we're doing up front, which is an absolute must. And now we have it, guys. Man, this company is crazy. I love it. And then we get up, but there's going to be a couple of adjustments as they put all this in place. There's going to be a couple of adjustments in the membership, which is why. And Mr. Parker, if you could come in if you want to and chime in, but they're about to enhance all our services. They're putting more money on the table. And of course, they got to be able to finance that. We want our company to live long term, a legacy company. But this is what he's doing is those individuals who are in position right now where you're paying the $50 and the $149.97, or you got members who's just paid $99.97. My brain is running. That's going to be a Godfather in. So you want to lock that in with yourself, and you want to lock as many people in as possible to leverage and take advantage of the existing rate that's taking place right now with MWR Financial. Guys, this thing is crazy. Right now, you should be walking around your house like, oh my God, I'm about to get rich. Oh my God, I've been praying for this. I've been looking for that company, and now I'm in it. You don't have to go anywhere else. You don't have to look anywhere else. You don't have to say, oh, wow, they're doing that little sexy thing in the crypto Forex space. We got that in our umbrella if you want to play in that space. Oh, my goodness, they got real estate. We got that up inside of our umbrella. Guys, we bought everything under the umbrella of MWR Financial. But you got to create the cash flow first. I can't emphasize this enough. You can't play in the investment space buried in debt. You can't enter into the investment space without a discretionary income, cash flow. This is the perfect vehicle to put people in a position to get rich right, as Mr. Parker says. We build up their cash flow. We solidify the foundation by clogging and stopping them from overpaying on their taxes, overpaying on their bills, buried in debt. We close those gaps. Then we increase their income with this amazing compensation plan, this amazing opportunity. So now they're cash flowing, and in that cash flow, they can put their emergency fund away. They could fund their diversified cash flow accounts, and then take that money, put themselves in a position to buy a house if they don't have one. And when all that's laid out and accordingly, now they could play in a more exciting or volatile spaces, but yet lucrative spaces such as the Forex and the crypto and things of that nature, guys. This thing is huge. But this is what I need you to understand. In order for all this to work, it takes a team. In order for all this to work, we stick to the fundamentals. The fundamentals never change. What happens with most people is they always try to change the fundamentals. I got a brand new way of doing this. No, we keep this thing simple. We work as a team because together everyone achieves more. See, success in this industry is not finding the right person, but becoming. Becoming, that's a key word, becoming the right person. You want to commit to becoming a network marketing professional. Write that down. In 2023, I am committed to becoming a network marketing professional. I'm going to learn this thing. I'm going to master this thing. And as I learn it and master it and go through the personal development and become, my money will follow. Guys, we are so excited about our book club. We have what is called a reading club every Saturday morning at 9:30. It's readingclub.mwrkingdombuilders.com. Guys, we just came through some amazing books. The last book we read was How to Get Appointments Without Rejection. I need you to take a snapshot of these books. Even if you missed those books, you want to put them in your library. Guys, rich people have big libraries. Poor people have big TVs. Leaders are readers. So you want to put these into your library. The next book we're reading, we won't be doing a book club this weekend or the following weekend because it's the holidays. However, the second weekend of February, you'll be notified. We're kicking off and going back to an oldie but goodie, and that is Think and Grow Rich. Guys, the lesson is already there. Think and grow rich. It doesn't say work hard as all get out and grow rich. It's in our thought process. Guys, think and grow rich. I can't wait till we study that. Guys, you got to stay connected. More than ever before, you got to stay connected. Get connected to the source. Get connected to those who are connected. We have events taking place all the time. Monday through Sunday, there's something going on within this platform, and all you have to do is get in where you fit in. There's folks who say, oh my God, there's so much. I don't have time for that. Great. Get in where you fit in. Then there's some folks who say, oh my God, I'm very excited. There's so much that I could plug into to build my business. Great. Get in where you fit in. Guys, this thing is huge. We will not allow you to walk away from this and say, I didn't have the training or the support that I needed to succeed. You can't say that from this point forward. I don't know what's been going on prior to, but as long as you stay right here, as long as you stay connected to the leadership and your support, and that's the thing, we have amazing leadership across this entire company. I think that is a secret weapon that we have, whereas there's no, Mr. Bean said it last night, there's no crazy shadiness going on. And that's how you build a legacy company. So you can get in where you fit in, plug into the team, stay connected, and grow. And I can't emphasize it enough. You might see this slide again and again and again. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Guys, it's beautiful in Florida during February. They're talking about a fierce winter. For some of you, it will be a beautiful thing to fly south for the winter. Guys, see you in Fort Lauderdale. We're going to have a fun partying time. We're going to be celebrating. We're going to be educated. We're going to be motivated. We're going to be inspired. Some of us are going to be rebirthed. As a matter of fact, I think the new tag is not kickoff, but ignite. Because sometimes you can just be sitting there, but somebody just got to ignite your fuel or fuse to get you to take off. That's exactly what this is going to do. Guys, as we go into this, stay connected, all of this thing is staying connected. Stay with me until we get to that enhanced training. But to our new folks, guys, you want to go into your back office. All this is going to be upgraded because we're adding more stuff. Guys, this thing is always moving parts with this business, and it's always getting better. That's what I love about this. Go to your back office, get your instant pay raise. Hey, here's a quick thing, real quick. This is how you can pique the interest of people that you have in your social media, and you can somewhat seem like you know what you're talking about. Every year, you can get a free credit report without cost. So I always tell people in my platform, hey, it's the end of the year, grab your credit report right now, and then come January next year, you have the ability to pull your free credit report all over again in the new year. So tell your folks, post it, let them know, hey, I'm a credit expert. We're going to put you in a new home. I encourage you right now, before the year is out, you have the ability to get a free credit report. Post that right now. Get a free credit report. Go to freecreditreport.com or wherever. Pull your credit report. You get to do that once a year. For those who have not pulled it already. Now, if they pulled it, they can't get it for free. They got to wait till January 1st. But here's the cool thing, guys. I'm gonna run through this real quick. We're not gonna be on here long, and I want to hear from some of the leaders in regards to what we heard last night. But guys, for my new folks, for those who are starting their business, for those who are launching, and I'm not just talking to you who signed up today at that lunch with your friend, your best friend, or the stranger you met over at the gas station. I'm talking about all of you who is launching your business. What did Mr. Bean say? The rest of your life, your natural life, has changed. So in that regard, we all should be launching into the rest of our natural life. This opportunity is major. It's time to take this thing to another level. We want to revisit our why as we're closing out the year 2022. What is our goals, our why, our ambition going into year 2023? Let's all get free in 2023. So let's launch our business, guys. Success, love, speed. We want to right now map out and identify key people that we want to get on board with us. And we'll talk about that in our enhanced training. Guys, it's time to get focused. I need you to ask this question. Here's a question you must ask yourself as you're planning out the new year. When we're talking about finances and money, the question you must ask is everything that I'm doing, what's going to get me the most money with the least amount of effort long term and give me the most money long term in terms of residual? Because we can make money everywhere. Y'all know that, right? Money is on the streets. But there's two types of people. You have folks who have a lot of time and no money, a lot of money and no time. A lot of time, no money, a lot of money, no time. Corporate execs, successful doctors, surgeons. I mean, these guys are high six-figure earners, but they don't make money unless they're working on a body. They got to put in that time. Professor, I mean, you know folks who are high earners but have no life. Working from sun up to sundown, traveling all over the place, a lot of money, but no time. And then you have folks with a lot of time, no money. What we have here with this amazing company is the best of both worlds. You'll sacrifice some time for a short amount of time, but as you build out your organization and you get that leverage growing, now you're stealing back your time and making a whole lot of money. But it requires focus. It's not hocus pocus, it's focus. There's no mystery to this thing. We just focus on helping people get to the Fast Start level. We help people get to executive. Fast Start bonuses, 3 recruits, 1 membership. We help folks get that $340. We got to be in a mindset of recruiting, and helping people move to the next level. It's that simple. It's really that simple. 3 is the magic number. Some of y'all old heads know what I'm doing there. But here's the key thing, guys. By helping folks come into the business, giving them their first belief check, $340, and then asking them the simple question, this right here is not optional. We got to go into the year 2023 where you can't join this business if you're not committed to helping 3 people come on board right away. I mean, it's all about posture. It's all about expectations. We must set expectations as we create an environment of success. Would you all agree? See, when people run off into the market and say that MWR financial business doesn't work, chances are, I mean, and there will be some people who just won't participate in their own salvation. There are people who simply donate $150 to get rid of you. I have a few of them. I'm guilty. I had folks invest in the business. They're excited and then disappear without even doing a game plan. I'm like, dude, if you was going to quit, you could have just cash at me that 150. Brian House is rich already. But here's the thing. There will be some folks who just won't participate. But if they don't participate, don't let it be because of you. See, we need to become amazing sponsors and helping people launch their businesses with private business receptions immediately. We need to work from a calendar and say, hey, listen, congratulations, welcome to the team. My objective, my obligation is to help you to double your investment and get you your first check. Are you open to that? Yes. Okay, great. How do we go about doing that? We need to identify 3 key people or more in the next 7 to 10 days. We're going to launch your business by scheduling a private business reception for you, which is simply you inviting people into a Zoom or into your living room, and I'm going to come in and do a quick presentation to paint the vision of this amazing opportunity. Would you commit to that? Yeah, but what exactly? Let me call my folks and ask them when's a good time. No, this is your business. You launch your business on your schedule. And here's my schedule that I'm available. See, when you bring on a new person, it's on your calendar, truth be told. It's okay. Understand this. They're coming into our environment. We must take control of this. Guide them through. These are the openings. Where can we fill in? Great. Let's do it on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Let's get your business launched. Congratulations. Let's get it going. Not Wednesday, now that I sit back, because right after that is 8:30 with Mr. Gerald Parker. But hey, if that's the only time we leverage, we fill up every opportunity that we have. But here's the key thing. We let them know our objective is never to leave money on the table. What do you mean by that? Well, there's $1,500 and a momentum bonus on the table for you to pick up. Do you want to get that money? Yes, great. Well, here's what we must do. We already got you $340. Now we got to help those 3 people you brought on board go and get their 3 people. By doing that, they're going to get $150, and you're going to open up the chamber to get $450. How do I do that? Let's do exactly what we did for you for them by scheduling their 2 private business receptions. Awesome. Let's do it. So now you have 2, 4, 6 private business receptions scheduled for the following week. Each of those individuals are doing their private business receptions, bringing on 3 new business partners. You just made $450. They made $150. And guess what? We want to do it again. We schedule those individuals private business receptions. And by that time, you have help for the person who you brought on board to help you to facilitate, introduce, whatever, because we're training leaders to be leaders. This is leadership development. This organization, you want to be in position to present. Did you hear what I said? Now, you're not obligated, but as long as you allow and wait for someone else to present for your team, you're putting your money in someone else's hands. You're waiting for someone else to present for your team. Guys, we want to develop you. That's why we keep this thing very simple. If you can read a slide presentation and go through the motion of reading and telling the story, you could do this business. And you could do very well in this business. We don't change this thing up all the time. That's why I encourage you all the time to stay plugged in to every event. If you come to an event by yourself, take notes to learn. If you come to the event with people, with guests, take notes and earn. Did you hear what I said? You always want to be learning because you want to say, hey, I want to be able to do this. Take a little bit from myself. Take a little bit from Mr. Parker. Take a little bit from Mr. Ramirez. Take a little bit from Coach. Take a little bit. Take everybody's little piece, make it yours, and present. And then eventually, by the time you are what they call a 3-star executive, where you're making $40 a day, you're doing your own presentation. Or you're doing half of a presentation until you say, I got this, I'm filling up my calendar. Now, when you control your own calendar, oh, it's no stopping you in terms of money that can be earned. And I need you to think about this, guys. Now, I don't know exactly what is going to be taking place, but there's this thing called coded bonuses. So this is you right here. I want y'all to look at some numbers real quick. Why we who saw these coded bonuses before are so very excited. So this is you, okay? Or no, you're over here. Let me put a link. Let me draw this out. I want to get fancy real quick. All right. So this is you. Oh, it's not drawing? There you go. That's you. Let me make it a stick person. Long arms, long reach. Man, I'm bad with the mouse. You're helping this person, I need to get in her face there, go out and get the $1,500 momentum bonus. You're in leadership, okay? I'm not sure. I think it's level 4 to get the codes. So let's just say at level 4 to get the codes, you help this individual get 36 recruits on their team. 36, let's just say times $50, they're going to make $1,500. You just made $1,800. Boom! Who wants to fill up their calendar? And then, of course, as you move it to the levels, I just listen to what I hear. And he said anywhere from $50 to $200. So let's just keep it moderate and just say $100. So you help one person go and get the $1,500 momentum bonus. Let's say you get a code of $100 for each person that comes on board. With that one person you brought on, they make $1,500. You just made $3,600 by putting in the work and helping us bring back the code. I'm so excited about that. But anyway, guys, this is what it's all about, helping people get that $1,500 momentum bonus, getting folks paid, putting them into a position where they're now a level 3 executive, making $40 a day, $1,200 a month. They're excited. They're paying bills. They usually don't go anywhere at this point. Why would you? Why would you? Give them $600 with just 12 recruits. Guys, we want to get folks into the club. We got the 600 club, which is 12 recruits, the Comma Club, which is 40 recruits on your team. I'm sorry, excuse me. 36 recruits on your team, $1,200 of $40 a day, $1,200 coming in your household, and it just keeps going from there. Guys, we want to help you to make that happen. As you heard me say again and again, your calendar is your friend. And these next 30 days, and we're going to talk about this in our advanced training, you must load up your calendar. Please don't wait until January 1st, guys. Start now. Christmas is only one day. Christmas is only one day. I'm going to talk about this where we want to be able to put ourselves in a position where we're leveraging the end of the year. Guys, we want to put ourselves in a position where you have the ability to run into this big event in Florida. Here, this is, and I'm going to open it up. I want you to visualize this. Eric Worre speaks on the power of the launch. The power of the launch. Whereas we have the ability now, knowing what's going to happen in February, MWR 4.0, we can build and call people with another level of posture. Hey, listen, I'm running into a major event where we're about to accelerate our company that's already amazing to a whole different level. The compensation plan is about to get absolutely ridiculous. We're rolling out a program where we have managed funds, where we're putting people in a position where they have real cash flow to have real success inside that Forex and crypto space in a safe environment that's vetted. We're helping folks to become their own bank, get into real estate, and I'm putting key people in position to run with me in the next 30 days into February 4th. And here's what I need you to understand. By you coming with me and we help you to get to the top position in leadership where you're a 4-star or 5-star executive, your commissions will double and you'll be able to qualify for amazing coded bonuses. Are you ready to get started now or do you want to wait till later? That's your leverage. And this is what I need you to understand. I'm going to end it on this. You want to just simply do more activities than ever before. You need to have mad people standing on first, second, and third base, pushing each other off. You need to be loading your bases, going through the nose, building your list, not prejudging anyone. You need to be so focused collecting no's, letting folks say no to you. I was on the phone all day today. I was texting you, calling. Yo, hey, listen, if I could send you a quick video that can, if I could send, hey, John, what's going on? Listen, if I send you a quick video that can show you how to increase your income in 2023 without interfering with what you're currently doing, would you take a look at it? I got some crickets. I got some heck yes. Shoot that over to me. What you got? All that. And I just shot them over a quick video that I did on YouTube. You could use a corporate video. It doesn't matter. You just want to expose people and sort people out accordingly and get them to say no or yes. If they say no, great. I'm so glad you said that. My job is simply to collect decisions. I'm so happy that you took a look at this and I appreciate your time. Who do you know who's open to making some incredible income in 2023? Would you be willing to refer some sharp individuals to me that want to put themselves in a position where they're making guaranteed income? You're selling them again and making them feel goofy for saying no. I love doing this to people. Man, that's awesome. I appreciate you taking time and giving me a definitive, informed, and educated no. But let me ask you, who do you know who's sharp, motivated, and open to making some incredible income where they could become debt-free, become a homeowner, and put themselves in a position where they can be their own bank? They're like, damn, that's me. Exactly. And if they don't say them, they'll refer you to people. And then you call those folks up, hey, listen, you don't know me, but we both have a mutual friend, Bill, and I just shared some incredible, life-changing information with him, and I asked him, who do he know that might be open to something incredible in 2023, and he definitively brought your name up. Are you open to making more money this year, next year than you did this year? That's not going to interfere with what you're currently doing, getting an increase. Are you a homeowner? Would you like to become a homeowner? We got a program that's helping people. Most people don't have homes. That's an entry, easy entry. Are you a homeowner? And then simply plug them into the system. Let them watch the information, plug them in, go through the process, collect the no's, collect the yeses. Let's say 3 people say no. And then you get, and each one of them who says no to you, you say the same thing. Man, I'm so glad. Thank you for taking your time to take a look at this information and giving me an informed, educated no. But let me ask you, who do you know who might be interested in increasing their finances, becoming debt-free, and getting into the 800 credit score? Oh, man, I got a guy named Success. So the first person you introduced said no, the second person said no, the third person said no, but every person who said no, you said, great, I'm glad. Who do you know? By the 4th person, that person says, let's go, man, this is amazing, yes, I'm in. Awesome, congratulations, welcome to the team, get them amped up. But then guess what? You call the person who said no and say, hey, listen, before I get this person, the person you referred me joined the business. They're fired up and excited about to launch their business and put themselves in a position to make an incredible momentum bonus. I wanted to do the courtesy of calling you again to see if you want this person on your team or you want me to just keep that person. They'll say, man, I'm ready to go. Go out. Fear of loss. They sign up. You put them on their team, then you call the next person and then the next person, and you get to the first person and say, listen, we spoke, I know you weren't interested, but I just want to give you the courtesy to let you know that from the person you introduced me to another person who introduced me to a person who is about to explode, and they all could be on your team if you just simply sign up. Do you want me to keep them, or are you still not interested? Guys, that's burning it from the bottom down, and we want to master that. You work from a list. You can't be out in a $1 million business and not be organized working from a list, guys. Not going into 2023. This thing is stealth. We got to be straight up stealth about this thing. Methodical. That's how we're going to build this big money, guys. So if there was a pile of gold on the side of the road, who would you call tonight? It is now 9:10 in the evening, and if you got a pile of gold on the side of the road, you will not be worried about it being late at night, the football game is on, or whatever. You're going to call them and say, hey, Bill, hey, John, hey, Tony, you got a truck? I need it. There's a pile of gold on the side of the road. I need your help. I need you to put those people on your list right now. Those are the people you need to call tonight. No later, in the next 24 hours, you got to let them know you found a pile of daggone gold. And this gold is going to pay you $15,000 a day. Possibly. That's why I'm just repeating what the CEO said. A lot of money. And I'm looking for people that want to get in front of this. You know you're my ride or die. I want you to come in and lock in positions. Let's lock arms and run hard going into 2023. You ready? Let's go. Guys, it's our calendar. Let's get after it. I want to open it up for any questions that folks may have. Make sure you guys remember tomorrow, I'm doing a luncheon at 12 noon. There's going to be a luncheon that's taking place tomorrow at 12 noon. And then tomorrow evening, the big event with Mr. Gerald Parker, who's going to be an absolutely, guys, man, let's close out this month. These are the last events for the year 2022. As a matter of fact, look at that. But I mean, let's build up the room. Let's close out the year without having a goose egg. How about that commitment? No. There's more events going on next week. God, forgive me for that. We ain't stopping this week. So these two events are going to take place. And then, of course, all next week we go full speed ahead, closing out, running into the new year. So disregard that part. But yeah, tomorrow evening, we have a big event that's taking place at 8:30. Tomorrow afternoon, we have a lunch presentation. With that being said, guys, I'm going to open it up for any questions that you may have. Hold for 1 second. I hate when I do this. Guys, unmute your line. Mr. Parker, can you unmute everyone's line? Because I put on that pointy and I'm not able to do so. All right, guys, any questions, any comments? I would love to hear from the leadership on what we heard last night and all that we got lined up going forward into the new year.
Hey, Ben. Mr. McCray.
Samantha, hey, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. I mean, I'm so excited to be in partnership with you and Mr. Parker. I'm telling you, I have two new business partners that are on here this evening. I'm going to give a shout out to Keisha Goodwin and Latoya Middleton. Both are from South Carolina. So welcome.
Awesome.
And we're just looking to do phenomenal things and helping individuals win against the rat race that's out there. So everything that the CEO Brian House spoke of last night is just incredible. And many may not know or know my background is financial management. That's what I went to school for at Clemson University. But this right here blows everything out the water, what I learned at Clemson University.
Isn't that amazing? Well,
this right here is a platinum education with application with simplicity. So don't overthink it. Let's just follow the system that was set in place, and let's go help people get out of financial hardship.
Absolutely. Samantha, we thank you. I'm excited to be partnered up with you, along with, of course, Mr. Parker. And welcome to our new partners. You are in good hands with Miss Samantha. I'm looking forward to meeting you over the phone, and we strategize to get things rocking and rolling for you. So congratulations. Thanks again, Samantha. Any other leaders who want to chime in real quick before we end tonight's call?
Hello, how you doing, Ben?
Any questions? There he is. What's going on, Coach?
How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm fired up, ready to go.
I'm just sitting back, soaking it in. We're in a good, incredible place, and I hope people really understand what's going on and how blessed you are to really be in the position that you are, and that this opportunity truly found you. This reminds me a lot of the parable of the talents, and I like to refer to that because everybody has something going on in their life, but this is a gift that will continue to give far past our temporary existence here. I'm not trying to get too deep, but I want you to know that in a lot of ways, make time for this opportunity. Focus on other people right now. Get in position, stay in position, and just feel the frequency of what's happening and why this found you. You didn't really find this. This really found you. And I say this to major leaders that I'm working with. That I'm working with personally, that are bringing in thousands of people into this right now as we speak. Become the leader you want to attract, and that leader will find you, even in your busy life. This is worth it. This is worth your eternity. This is worth the writing. This is worth your dash. This is bigger than money, and I think a lot of people miss it.
Absolutely.
You've been chosen for this time to have this assignment attached to whatever your busy life has going on. I run 3 businesses, and I still make time for this thing right here that is going to change this trajectory of this economy. You're talking about putting people in homes right now? Check your heart. How can you walk by someone and not open your mouth? I don't care how much money you make. And I'm not trying to get too deep, but I am being very intentional with what I'm saying, because I see a lot of leaders on this line. And I'm calling you. Don't get caught with this in your hand or in your mouth.
Absolutely.
With that, for now.
You said something key there. You said make time. Did you hear what you said? Make time, because everybody's busy. We can all occupy our days, and your job will demand your time. And by just filling a little bit of time out of the 24 hours that we're blessed with, I'm glad you brought that up, Coach, because with this, by putting in a little bit of time, stealing away some time, it will steal back your time. That's the key thing. If you're busy in what you're doing and it doesn't have any leverage, if it doesn't have any residual, you will be busy for the rest of your life. But in this, couple of hours a day, committed to making the phone calls, reaching out to find those who's looking for you, and then you start building that leverage, building that momentum, and now you don't have to go to work. Now you have full days to just do what you love. But it will take sacrifice. Finding that time, making that time. Sometimes you got to turn off the TV if that's in the way. You can't participate in all extracurricular activities at the church or whatever. I mean, for a short amount of time, to give back your time with the money to do whatever it is you want. Powerful. That's what we have in our possession right now. Anyone else before we wrap it up? This is the time, guys. This is our locker room. Open format. Unmute your line, if you will, and share your thoughts, any questions, and we'll go from there. All right, all right. Well, hey, listen, going once, going twice, gone. We out of here. So, guys, again, welcome again, all of our new partners. I'm so excited for you, man, to be able to get in front of this opportunity as we move into a whole new phase of amazing. You're blessed. Make sure you jump on tomorrow afternoon's luncheon at 12 noon. That's noon.mwrkingdombuilders.com. And then tomorrow evening, let's pack up the house. Wednesday.mwrkingdombuilders.com, where we'll hear from Mr. Joe W. Parker. Guys, this thing is huge. God bless everyone. Take charge. Let's go and let's grow.
Take care, Ben.
Thank you.
sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
The recording has stopped.